All right, so here it is. This is the hardest conversion of all. We've got 78 revolutions per minute. Okay? Here's how I think about it. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by 2 pi, and that will give me, of course, not revolutions per minute, but radians per minute, right? I want radians per second, but the first thing I'll do is get radians per minute. So 78 times 2 times pi. It's a lot of radians per minute. It's 490, 90.088. I do this, by the way, in one step, but I'm just doing it in 2 steps here. This is radians per minute, right? Now, of course, that's radians per minute. That's a long time, right? So I want how much it is in 1 second, right? So I'm going to divide that by 60 to figure out how much I did in 1 second. So divide by 60. I've got 8.17. Okay? Now, that's how I think about it. I just sort of run it through my brain that way. If that makes sense to you, go for it and hit stop on this video. If it made no sense to you, I'll show you something else. This is the way we're supposed to do it. Okay, so 78 rev per minute. I don't want either one of those units, so I'm going to multiply by 2 fractions. Okay, the first one's going to get rid of revolutions and give us radians, right? So I put 1 rev here, because that's what I've got here. I've got 1 rev. How many radians? Oh, there it is, 2 pi radians. All right, so now boom, boom, I've turned revs into radians, right? I don't want minutes, right? And so I'm going to get rid of minutes. Notice that a minute is 60 seconds, right? Okay, so I'm going to put the minutes up here. 1 minute is 60 seconds. Okay, I choose to do it that way because I want minutes on the top, so it cancels these minutes, right? And now here you go. We end up with radians per second, right? It's exactly the same thing. Multiply by 2 pi, divide by 60. I hope that helps. You'll do that a lot. You'll do that a lot. You never really, we can't really do anything with RPMs, really. So if you have RPMs, turn them into radians per second. This is how you do it, okay? This is the most important conversion. And you get RPMs all the time.